I just had an idea, let's see how it plays out. While I tackle my daily challenge in whatever game I'm on, I'm going to tell you a story. Not just any story, an anecdote about one of the most famous games in the world. Stay with me until the end, because how this game began is nothing like what you think. Back in 2011, Epic Games revealed something unusual. It wasn't the Fortnite we know, it was called Fortnite, Save the World. A cooperative survival shooter, where players built forts and fought off husk-like monsters. Instead of facing 100 players, you were defending humanity after 98% of the world had vanished due to a mysterious planetary storm. This was a complex, ambitious project, blending deep RPG mechanics, intricate base building, and resource gathering. For 6 years, the development team was trapped in development hell. They argued over the art style, the core loop, and the business model, shifting engines multiple times. They poured years of resources into a project that simply couldn't find its footing. But here's the twist. This wasn't the version that would change gaming forever. It was a failure in the making. Something unexpected was about to happen. Epic Games was already famous for Unreal Engine and Gears of War. They knew how to build shooters, but Fortnite, Save the World was different. Development dragged on for 6 painful years. There were endless redesigns, frustrating delays, and still no guarantee of success when it launched in July 2017 as a paid early access title. It was just another co-op game, destined for a niche audience. It had no cultural footprint, no buzz. The team was exhausted, and the company faced a major loss. The future of Fortnite was dim. Then came 2017. PUBG was exploding globally, pioneering the new idea of Battle Royale. Epic saw the opportunity and the desperate necessity for a pivot. They quickly realized the core assets of Save the World: the shooting engine, the map, and, crucially, the lightning-fast building mechanic, could be adapted. In a frantic 2 months, a separate team built their own Battle Royale mode inside Fortnite. They stripped away the confusing RPG elements and created a clean, competitive experience. It launched in September 2017. At first, people called it a copy, but Fortnite added something unique: its signature building mechanics, vibrant graphics, multi-platform accessibility, and the revolutionary decision to go free-to-play. That decision alone was the make-or-break moment. We'll come back to the immense corporate pressure behind that choice later. Within months, Fortnite Battle Royale exploded, hitting 45 million players by early 2018. The internal tension surrounding the launch was brutal. The Save the World team fiercely resisted making the Battle Royale mode free. They argued it would cannibalize their game and dilute the brand's value. It was a fierce boardroom battle, tradition versus disruptive innovation. The company's fate hung on that decision: slow revenue versus risky, global, explosive growth. But success wasn't just about gameplay. Fortnite became more than a game, it became a stage. Epic understood that a static map means a dead game. So they introduced the seasonal model, turning patches into live events and lore. In-game concerts, massive movie crossovers with Marvel heroes and Star Wars icons, and spectacular live events that reshaped the map in real time. It wasn't just about victory royales, it was about being part of a shared moment. They pioneered the idea of the metaverse, turning their platform into a digital social space. This constant, aggressive evolution was key to maintaining player engagement. Streamers like Ninja, Tfue, and Myth turned Fortnite into a global spectacle. Millions watched their streams on Twitch and YouTube. Dances and emotes jumped from the game into pop culture, appearing in sports arenas, music videos, even classrooms. Suddenly, Fortnite wasn't only a competition, it was culture. Epic embraced this, cementing the game's place in the cultural zeitgeist. This symbiotic relationship with content creators amplified its growth exponentially. The island itself became a character in the grand narrative. Meteors crashed, a mysterious purple cube named Kevin rolled, volcanoes erupted, and then came the infamous black hole of October 2019. This was a masterstroke of marketing suspense. Imagine millions of players staring at a single dark screen, the entire world of Fortnite wiped into silence, waiting, guessing, sharing theories. Fortnite mastered suspense, turning routine patches into global events and updates into necessary cliffhangers. Every season felt like a new chapter, culminating in the complete map destruction and the Chapter 2 reset, proving Epic was willing to tear down its own success to keep things fresh. Behind the scenes, Epic kept pushing boundaries. Creative mode let players design their own maps, minigames, and complex experiences. Fans became creators, further expanding the game's ecosystem. Esports tournaments raised the stakes, with players competing for multi-million-dollar prizes in the Fortnite World Cup. The game evolved from a casual shooter into a competitive arena, a creative playground, and an unparalleled social hub, all simultaneously. Even when trends shifted, Fortnite adapted. New chapters brought fresh mechanics, swimming, vehicles, crafting, even entire new islands. Collaborations kept it culturally relevant, while storytelling stitched seasons together with mysteries and reveals. They avoided the common pitfalls of a typical nostalgia loop, instead driving pure anticipation, making you always wonder what's next. They even introduced the Radical Zero build mode in Chapter 3, removing their signature mechanic to welcome back millions who hated building. And then came the moments no one expected, cementing its status as a platform. Travis Scott's virtual concert, attended by over 12 million concurrent players live. Later, Ariana Grande, Marshmello, and others. Fortnite blurred the line between reality and virtual worlds, hosting movie trailer premieres and celebrity interviews within its virtual boundaries. The suspense never stopped. One day, a cube named Kevin appeared, glowing, mysterious. Another time, the entire game shut down into a black hole. Silence for hours. These weren't bugs, they were deliberate, high-concept storytelling devices designed to keep players hooked. Fortnite turned downtime into drama, and drama into unwavering loyalty. Here's the part most people miss, and this is the true corporate thriller. Fortnite wasn't born as the battle royale we know. It started as a struggling survival experiment. It almost faded away. But one bold gamble changed everything. That intense, high-stakes debate over the free-to-play model, a decision made in the final hours, transformed Fortnite into a phenomenon where gameplay, culture, and community collided in one living, breathing world. Pausa sugerida, nines. Next time you drop from the bus, look around and remember how unlikely this story is. A project in limbo became a global stage. A simple idea turned into events that millions experience together. And here's the final twist. Somewhere out there, the next big game might already exist, quiet, overlooked, waiting for its moment. Maybe it's just one decision away from becoming a legend. Stay with me to the end of this match, because that's when secrets usually reveal themselves. And who knows, maybe today's challenge will drop the perfect loot, or